in next video. Welcome students. We were discussing the basic point where we were discussing that companies create one or two base points and they charge the same amount from different areas near to the basing area, near to the basing point or basing sorry, base point or base city. Last point is price absorption. In price absorption, students, all the freight expenses are beared by the company. They provide free delivery. Why free delivery? Because they want the customers to purchase the product and the customers want to avoid the delivery charges. Then companies give the product without any delivery charges or any extended delivery charges. The product will be given to the customers everywhere without any other or any extended delivery charges. So this is called freight absorption. Here in this situation, freight charges are absorbed by the companies. These strategies are basically made when the company is new or company wants to promote their product, and that's why they attract the customers with complimentary delivery or with free delivery. Let's go to the next slide now. So next, after geographical pricing, now we will discuss dynamic pricing. Dynamic pricing means when means the companies sometimes they raise the price of the product and sometimes they reduce the price of the product. For example, let's take an example of a golf match. There is a stadium where golf match is going on, and the stadium management forecasts the weather and they see that rain is expected during the match. Then they will reduce the price of the ticket, and when they see that two very two rival opponents are having a match in the stadium and people will take interest to watch the match in the stadium, then they will raise the price of the ticket. Same is true with a movie. When we go to the cinema to watch any movie, and we have weekend, so in weekends the ticket will be, for example, 1000 rupees, because in weekend people want to get some to go out to hang out and to get some recreation, and they want to get some entertainment. So there will be huge number of people who go to the cinemas to watch the movie, then they will charge 1000 rupees. But on weekdays, when when there is office timing and people are in office and very few people will go to the cinemas to watch the movies, then they will reduce the ticket to 500 rupees in order to attract the people. Same is true with cricket match. As Pakistan and New Zealand match is going on in Karachi, and PCB was selling the tickets of the match, and they were charging some amount for the tickets, but people were not going to watch the match. Then in third and fourth and fifth day, PCB decided to encourage audience to come to stadium, and they basically removed the charges of ticket from the customers. So these are the prices which are basically change, and the companies basically assess the situation and the weather and the conditions, and after assessing the condition and the situation, companies set prices of the product. Let's move to the next slide now. So next topic is international pricing. There are some products which are sold to international people or which are sold to other countries. Then we will have to see the different. We will have to see different situations to set price in different countries. So first of all, we have to see the economic condition of the country. Number two, competitive conditions. How many competitions are there in the country where we are offering our product? Number three, law and regulations. Law and regulations are very much important to understand or to see before setting any pricing. Then we have to see the infrastructure. Then companies' marketing objectives. So if the company's marketing objectives are to give good quality, then they will charge high price. If the objectives of the company are to give the product or market penetration will be the strategy, then they will reduce the price. So these are different situations, and we have to assess and study all the situations before going to set price for the international pricing. So students, after understanding the pricing of the companies, now we will see that we will have to cut sometimes companies have to cut the price, and sometimes company have to increase the price. Why do we need to cut the price? Number one, when we have excess capacity. Okay, when we have more than need, when we have something in abundance, when we have something more than what we need, then we will definitely have to reduce the price to sell our product. Number three, increased market share. Okay, in order to get increased market share, we have to decrease our prices. Then why and when do we have to increase the pricing? Number one, when there is cost inflation. For example, if the raw material is expensive, if the electricity is expensive, then definitely our cost will be higher. And when we have higher cost of the product, then we will definitely and certainly increase the price of the product. Then number two, when there is increased in demand, when there is increase in demand, then companies will increase the price. For example, in COVID, as you know, in COVID-19, demand of masks and demand of hand sanitizer was increased. So the companies also increased the price of masks and the price of sanitizer. Number three, lack of supply. When there is lack of supply, products are not available, there is very low supply or lack of supply of the product, or there is any scarcity of the product in the market, then the price will definitely will be increased. So these are the reasons when the price will increase, and these are the reason when price will be decreased. So in next slide, we will see the buyer reaction to pricing changes. What will be the reaction of buyers when the price of the products change? Number one, if price increases, so price increases because the product is hot. Product is hot means the product is very much demanded in the market. Everybody wants to get the product. That's why companies will increase the product. Number two, companies become greedy to take more profit margin, and in order to get maximum profit margin, they will increase the price. and when there is a reduction in the price or decrease in the price because new model will be available. For example, our model is old, or the product is outdated, or product is going to expire, or new model has arrived in the market, so your old model will not be sold in regular price, then you will have to decrease the price. Models are not selling well. When your product is not selling well, then you will decrease the price to get attraction of the customers. And number three, there are some quality issues. When your product quality is not good, then you will decrease the price. So these are the reasons when prices are decreased. So students, this is all from week number 11. So we will meet again with week number 12 very soon. Thank you very much.